Hello ladies and gentlemen, what's up? It's Papa Bale and welcome to the channel. So I was just I got back to my roots because when I started doing the electronical pulse motor stuff, I didn't start with pulse motor or trigger coils or Hall effect sensors. I started with a DC motor because it was easy, I guess. And my first setup was like this, or one of my first setups. And then there were little tiny motors scattered all around it with toroids this size and shorter, smaller, just smaller versions of it. And this thing would spin, and they'd be like all the way out here. This thing would make all of them spin. So I don't know whether that's giving me a return greater than what I'm putting in, since they're so tiny. But it was definitely giving me more of a return than not doing it at all. Because you know that if I spin these magnets like this, electricity is going to come out of these. Maybe not this motor. I'm pretty sure it's this motor as well, but anyway, here we go. Just showing you that I'm putting some muscle into it. That's 1.3. We're drawing 0.2 amps. 200 milliamps already. This is 2.1 volts. And you can see we're getting a strong rotation on those toroids on the top there. It's 3 volts. So I got an idea from this, how to make another either gyroscope or in sync double layer pulse motor with aluminum. Since I've discovered that I'm not going to get my Utrons, I don't have the money, so I'm not going to get them anytime soon. I don't even know exactly what model to use. So alright, here's the next model that'll go on that motor. And then it'll have an outer ring that'll go on these bearings with the aluminum on it. And since it's a north-south arrangement, who knows? Who knows? We'll see what happens. That would be fun to see. Crank that motor on and then have the inner ring toroid spinning and have the outer toroid of aluminum either spinning with it or spinning the other way. Because I almost have an almost certainty that it'll spin, because and I'm just wondering, should I have like spokes? Have like multiple like arcings instead of just one big arc like this? Have multiple arcings so they look more like spokes and have, like 8 of them or something. Who knows? Have them all connect in the center here. It's aluminum and it's really thin, so it'll probably cut me a couple times. It might be too thin, but it's an idea, and we're going to find out whether or not it's going to work by building it. It's a sound idea though, because the north-south thing and the aluminum work well together. I've proven that on my table by spinning that aluminum disc there on the end. But yeah, man, these magnets are powerful, and this DC motor is spinning them like they're nothing. So here we go. DC motor. Four volts. Yeah, it looks like it's not moving at all right now, doesn't it? Moving really fast. Cut it back. Wow, dude, that's gonna be fun. You gotta make a solid, setting former for the aluminum to go on. If there's gonna be a former at all. I mean, now I'm thinking about it, maybe I don't need a former. If I'm gonna make spokes, just make the spokes and then put a little hole in them. But I want to make the former so it'll fit nicely on the bearing. And then put the aluminum on the inside of that. And I think really, since there's only two poles here, we should only have two spokes. That's just what I think. And they might even be the same spoke. And just kind of wrap around, making a loop, but then having the bearings fit on there. It's gotta get the spacing right. I think I want about that much space. I mean, judging by what I did last night, I want it to be kind of close. Yeah, man. And I these poles kind of want to sit in the middle, because if they weren't in the middle, everything would wobble like a lot more than it is. I think this is pretty good placement for this piece. Four volts. Oh, I had to cut that fast because these wires are starting to get sucked in there. I think it's meant to be horizontal, judging by the way the brace is for where you make it steady with the two screws right there. I think it's a sideways one, a horizontal one. I don't think the bottom, or the part that is the bottom right now, is supposed to be touching anything, because it spins. And the center spins. The shaft spins. So, yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to come up with something else for that. I'll put it sideways. I wonder if I put this, or if I brought these two together, the aluminum and this one. Let's try and get a proof of concept for the gyro that I'm planning on building. Alright, well, I'll be right back, probably in another video. Thank you very much. Peace out. Have a good day. Bye now.